basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And guys, it could have gone either way. Nearly won that one by 2.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Pelican 5 right now. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Asik in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Holiday. Good! Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Last year, the Pelicans, Greg, pushed their way into the postseason. It was a neck-and-neck battle for that number 8 spot, as you recall, with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And how about the excitement down the stretch? And they were able to edge out the Thunder and Russell Westbrook on that just point binge down the stretch there. And what a final day that was. A big, huge win over the Spurs. Let them get into the postseason for the first time under the Pelican moniker.
And Lowry gets it to go.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
Screen by Asik. Evans kicks to Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Carroll against Evans. Can't get it to fall. Raptors with the lead. And Patterson kicks to Love. And Davis sends it back. Here's Asik. No good. And Toronto will come the other way, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And there were a few teams that gave them trouble last year, but this team was one that you wouldn't have expected.
Well, what you will expect, Greg, is that they will have added motivation for this game. They want to prove that they should be the favorite to win against any team they face.
And the wide open shot from Evans. But they'll get another chance. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The finish throws down the breakaway jam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Mark, one thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock, wears his opponents down.
Pelicans shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
Here's Cole. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. 1:57 left here in the first quarter. Here's Davis. Misses from close range.
And for Lowry, he's been on fire the past couple of seasons. He's shown toughness, leadership, and the instinct to make winning plays on the court at both ends.
And that one's good.
And the transition defense now, guys, non-existent, invisible.
Yeah, 3 straight fast break buckets here. The D seems to be sleepwalking.
Here's Cole. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Davis. There's the double team with Joseph. No one near him. That's good.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Pelicans, number 1.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
1:10 left in the first. And Anderson kicks to Cole. He dishes it to Cunningham. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Cole. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backdoor.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Another shot, and Scola with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Scola touched it last. Cole dishes to Cunningham. Out to the wing. Cole, the pass to Anderson. Cunningham. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Cunningham's got his second bucket tonight. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ross, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The offensive rebound, and Cole kicks to Ajinça. Goes up again, and oh, he hits the... And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive...
A lot of face-up, like you do.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hit.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
So for New Orleans right now, Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Omer Asik is out there with Ryan Anderson. And it's Holiday in at the 1.
And the Raptors have been talking about changing things up in the logo department for a while. Finally, we get a chance to see the new logo this season.
As you said, the Raptors with the new logo this year, Greg. Good-looking change, too, I think, Clark.
Yeah, I think it's subtle enough to not lose the continuity, but still feel fresh and new. I like that. That's a nice job of balancing the old with freshening up for the new.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Joseph.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Lowry for 3. No luck. Good D by Holiday. New Orleans leading by 3. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. It's Davis on the wing. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Shoots. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show